Hello 9th graders and welcome to the lesson. Students book, page 69, past simple passive. In the previous lesson, we learned past voice in the present tense. In this lesson, we're going to learn passive voice in the past tense. In the past tense, we follow the same steps that we learned at the present tense. So the subject becomes the object. The object becomes the subject. And the main verb is formed in the past participle form, or verb 3. Let's look at the examples. The man cut down the tree. This is the past tense because the past of cut is cut. This is the past tense. You have to know that if it is in the present tense, it would be formed like this. Cuts. But the past simple and the past participle form of cut is cut. So cut, cut, and cut. Let's ask a question. Who is doing the action? Who is the subject? In this case, we have the man. So the man is the doer of the action and he is the subject. So the man is the doer of the action. What is the action? The action is cut. And this is the verb. But what is the man cutting? What is he cutting? So it is the tree. So tree is the object. The object is the thing which an action is done upon. Let's interchange the sentence into the past passive voice. We start with the object, the tree, and we use verb to be in the past tense. The tree was cut, the past participle form of the verb cut, down. The tree was cut down, and if you want to mention the agent, which is the subject, by the man. The tree was cut down by the man. In the second example, we have Shakespeare wrote Hamlet in 1603. So in this sentence, we have a doer of the action. So who's the doer of the action? Well, the man who did the action is Shakespeare. So Shakespeare is the subject. The doer is Shakespeare. What did he do? He wrote. So this is a verb. He wrote Hamlet, which is the object. So Hamlet is a famous play that was written by Shakespeare in 1603. Let's interchange this sentence to the past simple passive. You know it's past simple passive. This is an active sentence. You know it's in the past simple because the verb wrote is the past simple of the verb write. So we start the sentence with the object Hamlet. And here I want to focus on the name of the famous play, Hamlet. We have moved the focus from the subject, Shakespeare, to the object, Hamlet. Hamlet was written in 1603, and if you want, you can mention the agent by using by Shakespeare. So Hamlet was written in 1603 by Shakespeare. In the third example, the government made new laws last month. So, who's the doer of the action? In this sentence, it is the government. So the government is the subject. They made, what did they do? They made, so this is the verb, and new laws is the object. The government made new laws last month. So it is in the past simple. So the verb made is the past simple form from the verb make. And we start the sentence with the object. New laws were made last month, and if you want, you add the agent by government. If it's not important to mention who does the action, you can omit the agent. So new laws were made last month by government. And this is how we form the past simple passive. In the affirmative, at first we use the object, we write the object, then the verb to be in the past simple tense, was or were, and the past participle or verb 3. For example, the match was won by us. In the negative, we start the object with the object, then wasn't or weren't, and the past participle or verb 3. With the pronouns I, he, she, it, we use was, and with the pronouns you, we, and they, we use were or weren't. The match wasn't won by us or by them. In questions, we start with the verb to be was or were, then the object and the past participle. Was the match won by them? And that's the end of the lesson. Thank you very much and goodbye.